at is the freezer door inside of a refrigerator
disgusting.
at a rental house on Cornell Street, Youngstown South Side. Those are cockroaches lining the upper part of the door. According to the landlord, Carmen Neapolitan, it was left this way and the tenant left. Good evening, I'm Stan Boney. The Youngstown community group known as Action has spent the past several months targeting what it refers to as problem landlords. And one of those landlords was Carmen Neapolitan, who lives in Poland. But he says it's not always the landlord's fault. Many times it's the tenants.
Wow.
To back up the claim, he sent the picture. Landlord Carmen Neapolitan this afternoon took me into the house on Cornell Street, across from Youngstown's St. Matthias Church.
I smell the stink already without even going in.
What we were looking for was the refrigerator covered with cockroaches, which Neapolitan says was left behind by the previous tenant. But when we walked into the kitchen, the refrigerator was gone.
They must have pulled the refrigerator out of here.
There were, however, still bugs crawling around.
So disgusting,
See one
bro.
on the floor? Look on the floor.
On the floor, in the kitchen sink, on the walls. There were still cockroaches in the house, not by the hundreds, but the remnants of the refrigerator remained. Does this kind of thing happen regularly?
Yeah, pretty common. It's a common thing. We find that people will come in, the house will be new carpet, new paint, and this is how they'll end up leaving the house.
Neapolitan owns 35 to 40 rental houses throughout Youngstown, most of which are rented. He's been targeted by the community group called Action for not maintaining his properties.
This guy's a slum.
Neapolitan says oftentimes it's the tenants who are to blame.
I would say in most of the cases it's the tenants. The tenants, they don't pay the rent, and then they tear the houses up, and they leave us with enormous water bills, and they throw all the burden back on us.
From Cornell, Neapolitan took me to another house on Miller Street, 5 blocks away. Here, graffiti was written all over the walls.
Wow.
The kitchen sink was a mess, and the bottom part of an original wooden door had been kicked in. At the house on Cornell, the screen door was broken, and a metal porch railing was missing.
We'll come in, rip the carpeting all out, spray it with bug killer, paint the house, clean it up, and put it back out for rent again.
What do you think that'll cost you?
Probably around $2,500.
25.
Neapolitan says for all the hassles of being a Youngstown landlord, he still does enjoy it. As far as Action's criticism of his properties, Neapolitan says he does the best he can.
That's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, hit that hit that like button, smash that sub button, and let me know in the comments what you guys thought below. Peace.